Hello, darlings. This is Barbara Eden, and I had the pleasure of working on the 1960s television show I Dream of Jeannie. On the show, I portrayed many characters, including the main character, Jeannie herself, as well as Jeannie's sister, who was also named Jeannie, and their mother, Mama. I am happy to share with you more about my experience playing Jeannie's mischievous sister, who did everything she could to try to win over Jeannie's handsome master, Major Anthony Nelson, who was an astronaut portrayed by actor Larry Hagman. Groovy.
It's me, dear, your adorable sister, Jeannie.
I have no idea how they thought of having an evil sister. I was happy they did. I liked her a lot, but I just got my script and I saw, oh, I have a sister now and she's not very nice.
That's right.
Jeannie #2 is what she was really called, and she was in 9 episodes. And I think that was the perfect amount for her to be there. You know, you don't want too much pepper in your recipe.
It smells marvelous. Oh, sister, what are you doing here? Oh, well, I was just passing North America, and I thought I'd drop by and say hello.
I did not base the Jeannie II character off of anyone I knew. Thank goodness. I don't think I'd want to know anybody like that.
See? It is most cozy. Glad you like it, darling, because from now on, it's home, sweet home. What are you doing? You let me out of here.
Jeannie 1 and Jeannie 2 are almost total opposites, so I really had to concentrate on their differences. Jeannie 2 just doesn't want to see Jeannie happy, and she doesn't have Jeannie's loving spirit, so I constantly had to switch my emotions back and forth. Jeannie was a trickster, but never on purpose. Anything she did was positive. She thought it was positive, let's put it that way. She was doing it for the right reasons and had a good sense of humor about it. The evil sister was out and out mean, and that's what they needed.
Well, Master Darling, I thought you'd be in Switzerland skiing at least another month.
With a genie like you, I cannot risk an extended vacation. What mischief have you been up to?
Me? None. I just feeding the birds.
Oh, yes, my pets.
There were never any rules for her. She was inhibited by nothing. She could go anywhere she wanted to, do anything she wanted to do, and did.
Well, that's the difference between us. What are you doing here in Cocoa Beach? I missed you, sister dear. Did you?
There were many times that people didn't realize I was playing both characters. They would come up to me when I'd be in a store or on the street, and they'd say, "That isn't good. That sister of yours is mean to you. That's not right." I'd say, "Yeah, but I was doing it to myself, you know." Which sister was older, or were they twins? Well, now I think that depends upon who you ask, because they both said they were younger.
Good thinking, good thinking.
I absolutely think Jeannie too was probably older, but would never admit it.
Yes.
When I was on camera, I was concentrating on the character I was performing. We shot all of Jeannie 2 at one time and all of Jeannie at one time.
What do you do all day long?
We would have a 3-day schedule to film each episode, but it always went over. Always. You couldn't hang Larry by his toes, you know, and not have that taking time. But of course, when you're doing a show with a lot of tricks and magic, that's going to take time. And of course, having Jeannie too, changing the costume and the makeup and everything, it did take more time. When we filmed the Jeannie 2 episodes, they had a young woman dressed like I was. She'd be in the green if I was in the pink. or she'd be in the pink if I was in the green. They did the split screen and over the shoulder camera shots, and they would shoot the whole scene over her shoulder onto me, and then we'd do the scene again onto her. Never her full face, though. You'd see the ponytail and her shoulder, but that would be it. And then everything else was done in editing. I can't tell you exactly how they did it, but they did split the screen and then put it together. So the two of us looked like we were in the same shot. My double during the Jeannie 2 episodes was Lainey Nelson. Lainey was a lovely, lovely woman. I liked working with her. A couple of years ago, I ran into her, and she still is beautiful and charming. Careful, darling, my hair. My hair was pulled in a coil in the back. He put the ponytail right on the top of my head, and it was very heavy, actually. They had big pins to pin into my hair to get this thing on. It was like wearing a little cap almost. And then the braid covered that cap, went around, and then the hat went on top of that. It was quite some time.
Oh, you're gorgeous.
The makeup for the sister was a little bit different than that of Jeannie's makeup. Her eye makeup was a little more bold. Her eyebrows were darker, of course, because she had dark hair. The lipstick was a little more defined, but basically it was Jeannie's makeup too. It isn't easy being green. Jeannie 2's signature green costume was actually first worn by Jeannie 1 during seasons 1 and 2 of the series, until it later became the evil sister's costume during season 3. I don't know why they made the green costume toward the start of the show. I assume they just wanted Jeannie to wear a different color costume. But as far as I know, there was only one green costume that was ever made and used. Can you believe it? That costume was used quite a bit over the years, but it served its purpose and it didn't fall apart, thank God.
Well, 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 alone and unprotected.
When playing the Jeannie 2 character, there were many times when the script called for me to pretend to be Jeannie 1, and I had fun doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, what's the big idea? You just kissed me goodbye inside.
Did I? I forgot. Yummy. Oh, Master, I'm so happy to finally see you.
What's gotten into you, anyway?
Oh, nothing. Don't I always kiss you when you come home at night?
Yeah, well, not that way.
What a waste.
Look, restrain yourself, please. Biff, this is my wife, Jeannie.
Now this is going to be an interesting evening.
It was fun working with Michael and Sarah, my husband, in a Jeannie 2 episode. He's a terrific actor. But when you're married to an actor, you're just working. It's a job. It has nothing to do with emotions. And he was very good at what he did. So I was never worried about him, and he wasn't worried about me. We just did our job. We were each the character we were playing. When filming the episode titled Jeannie Go Round during season 4, Jeannie 2 decides to try to get Jeannie in trouble with her master by making an appearance at the nightclub he's going to and embarrassing him by singing, blinking, and creating chaos in public while pretending to be Jeannie 1.
Hear the vibrations, feel the earth rock, watch the colors fly about, exploding into shock. Sweet cosmic music, like electric drops of rain. Sweet flowing rhythms running freely through your brain.
One thing I remember about that performance is that there was no music while I was singing. It happened that all of the musicians were on strike at the time, so I had to sing the song without music. Now, that was an interesting experience for me, but it was a fun episode. We had a colorful set, and the white dress Jeannie II wore was beautiful. I've also been told that this particular episode is a fan favorite, which makes me very happy. During one of the times that we were filming a Jeannie 2 episode, the cast and crew decided to play a prank on me. In the episode, I was put in a bottle of water, which was supposed to be perfume. And it was lunchtime. I was hungry, and we did the scene, and it was perfect. And then Larry Hagman said, "Okay, let's go to lunch." And everyone, the crew, the actors, everyone left me. They left me right there in the bottle, and they were gone for about 10 minutes. I was not happy. I was so hungry. But they finally came back and they rescued me. The trick was innocent, you know, it really was, except that I was hungry. That's all. Jeannie 1 and Jeannie 2 are classic characters, and I later reprised both of those roles in two made-for-television movies, I Dream of Jeannie 15 years later in 1985, and I Still Dream of Jeannie in 1991. In both films, the Jeannie 2 character wore a red costume instead of a green one. And I have no idea why they changed the costume. I didn't even think about it. Things like that, they happen so fast on the set. They come in and they say, put it on, and you put it on. But, you know, girls like to have different dresses and costumes, and having a red costume was fun. I loved playing Jeannie too. I loved being the evil sister, darling. What made Jeannie 2 fun for me was the fact that she had absolutely no boundaries. None. It's fun playing a part like that. You know that you can do anything you want to with her. And I did. I could go, wee, let's do this or do that and have a good time doing it. I have had a wonderful time reflecting on my experience as Jeannie's wicked sister on I Dream of Jeannie. Ta for now, darlings. I'm going where the action is. Ciao.